Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mystic Magic here with another pick a card reading. In today's reading, we are going to be taking a look at the month of January 2022 and what you can expect. If you're new to pick a card readings, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown on how they work. So here we have pile number 1 with the green Aventurine crystal and the Rider-Waite Smith tarot. Pile 2 we have the Tiger Eye crystal and the New Moon tarot. And in pile 3 we have the clear Quartz tower and the Prisma Visions tarot. So take a minute, connect to the decks, see which pile you're the most drawn towards. Feel free to pause the video if you need some more time to figure that out, and then you can scroll down to the description bar or the pinned comments and you can find the timestamps to your pile there. Okay, so a couple quick disclaimers. Remember that tarot is just a tool that reads the current energies at play, and energy is always changing. Don't forget that you always have free will to change things if you don't like something that you hear. Remember that this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force any messages to fit because they might be for other people who are watching and just aren't messages for you. Okay, so with that being said, we are going to hop right into it, starting with pile 1. Hey there, pile 1. If you chose the green Aventurine crystal and the Rider-Waite Smith tarot, this is going to be your reading about what you can expect in January 2021. So to start off, we're going to take a look at some oracle cards to get the general energy of the month of January. Then we're going to get into more detail with the tarot and what you can expect, and then we will close the reading off with some advice and guidance. So, to start, we have the black egg. Okay, so this is related to the throat chakra. We have victim. This is related to the heart chakra. Interesting, because so is the green Aventurine. And then we have number 5, move beyond intention to belief. Okay. So right off the bat, pile 1, what I'm getting is be careful what stories you're telling yourself in the month of January. If you feel like you've been stuck or stagnant lately, if you've not been happy with your circumstances, your job, your relationships, whatever the case is, it could be that your perspective or your mindset, the things that you're telling yourself, that could be the reason why you feel stuck or maybe not as satisfied with the way things currently are. Because the black egg, like I said, it's related to the throat chakra, and the throat chakra is all about speaking your truth, being the most authentic you. And when you repeat the same messages to yourself over and over, you begin to believe them. So if you're constantly telling yourself, you know, like, oh, I'm not good at this, or oh, I can never do that, something that good would never happen to me, I don't deserve that. If that's the kind of mentality that you keep, then that's going to reflect in your outer world, and you may be unconsciously keeping yourself in a kind of victim mentality. And this is nothing to feel guilty about. This is nothing to feel ashamed about. We all have moments where we feel really disempowered and feel like we don't have control of our circumstances. But I see in January that you're kind of like flipping the script on that. And I think you may find in January that if you approach things with patience and compassion towards yourself and start to slowly replace some negative beliefs with positive affirmations, that in time you'll slowly start to see your outer reality reflecting this change in mindset. Very interesting. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot to see what else is going on here. So we have the Emperor, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have Strength, Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, wow. Okay, so some zodiac signs right off the bat. So we have Aries with the Emperor, we have Leo with Strength. The Queen of Wands is fire sign, so this is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And then we have Gemini here with the Lovers. Okay, so in January, you're really taking back control because the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles, they both talk about stability, having a strong foundation. And so these are things that you could have been working on at the end of 2021, and now moving into 2022, you have a more solid foundation upon which you can build the rest of your goals, your dreams, your desires, and really speak them into existence, because you're definitely going to be feeling more confident in January. I can say that. With the Emperor here and the Queen of Wands, this is like real fiery, really passionate, very charismatic, especially with the Queen of Wands here. And I think you're just tired of any negative beliefs that either you've been telling yourself or other people have been telling you, and accepting that as your truth. But that's not the case, okay? Because the truth is that you're very powerful and you have a lot going for you. You just have to believe that. If you believe that and you accept that as your truth, and you don't let other people's opinion of you impact you, because everyone is always going to have an opinion no matter what. And it's hard not to take what other people say to heart, especially if it's coming from people that you care about. But if you really know yourself and you set boundaries, the things that people say to you, you'll stop taking it personally, and you'll come to realize that the things that people say are just projections of their own insecurities and maybe things that they don't like about themselves. It's usually not about you. So you're really stepping into your power here. This is really beautiful. It's not easy to do. But you're really making a decision here to just move forward and be authentically yourself, like no longer holding back on what you want to say because you're afraid of rocking the boat, or you're afraid of being judged or being rejected by people. Like, I'm just seeing that you're not caring about that anymore. You're learning that you have every right to express your truth, no matter what that may be. And if other people don't like it, well, that's not really your problem, you know? As long as we're doing things with peace and love, and we're coming from good intentions, and what we're doing isn't harmful to ourselves or to others, it's really nobody's business, you know, what you're doing or how you want to live your life. It takes a really strong person to be authentically themselves. It's not easy to do, especially in the age of social media and the internet, and, you know, when you're putting yourself out there, it can be really hard to be yourself instead of just trying to fit in and try to like fit this mold. You have a lot of fortitude and perseverance, and you're definitely a fighter. You're not someone who just gives up easily, but you're definitely being protected in this. The universe absolutely has your back on this, because we were brought here to be ourselves, and not being your most authentic self is a disservice to you and a disservice to everybody else. And when we stand in our own power and be our most authentic selves, it gives other people the inspiration and the permission to do the same thing. So just know that even though this might be really hard, even though it might be scary, you're making the right decision here, and things will only improve as you really step into your own power and believe that you will be accepted by being your most authentic self. And you will find other like-minded people who are like you as well, who genuinely love and support you for who you are, and who will be inspired by your story of maybe coming from a darker place and feeling like you've lost control, or you're just lost on your path in life. I want you to know that you're never lost and you're never on the wrong path. You're exactly where you need to be. You know, paths they're not linear, okay? We think of it as like, this is where I am and this is where I want to be, so I'm just gonna make my way towards that like this, and that's just not the case. Sometimes we loop around and then we go straight to it. Sometimes we have to go backwards in order to move forward. So just know that all of this is part of your path. Feeling lost is part of your path, because until we're lost, that's when we can really be found, right? And you're being this is all divinely guided. We have the angel here in the Lover's card. And so your guides and your angels are watching out for you. They're leading you towards this path of feeling strong and confident and stable enough to really express your truth. Yeah, okay, so I've been noticing all of the yellow and the red has really been standing out to me in these cards, which represent the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra. So the root chakra is all about like our fears, feeling secure. It's our foundation. The solar plexus chakra is where we take action from. This is our confidence, our drive, our ambition, our personal power, feeling worthy, right? And I think you've finally have mastered the solar plexus chakra, and you're now moving into your heart and your throat chakra, because with the victim card, with the green color, and also the fact that you would pick the green aventurine crystal, this is all about heart healing. And it's also about speaking the truth and speaking from our hearts. And over time, you will find it more and more easy to communicate and speak your truth with others, right? Because the Lovers here is ruled by Gemini. Gemini rules the third house, which is all about communication. It's very mercurial energy. And so this is going to apply to like all different areas of your life. So this can look like finally feeling confident or empowered to pursue the career that you've always wanted to pursue, to study. Like if you're in school, this could be studying what you truly want to learn and get into versus maybe, for example, like what your parents want you to go to school for. This could also be about finding friends that actually relate to you, like who you are as a person, not just someone that, you know, like you go out drinking with or something, or just kind of like a superficial friendship, but this is going to be really finding people who you connect to like on a soul level, right? Because when we're our most authentic self, we're putting out that vibration into the world, and people respond to that, and like-minded people will be drawn to you. Similarly, if you're not being your most authentic self, if you feel like you are wearing a mask or you need to act and behave a certain way, again, that's the vibration that you're putting out, and those types of people are going to be drawn to that, and maybe that's why you feel like you're not surrounded by people who really get you. So this is going to impact everything in your life, your relationships, your work and your career. This could even be like hobbies that you've wanted to pursue. This is very powerful, pile 1. Big energy for January. And with Move Beyond Intention to Belief, number 5, this is making me think of the Hierophant in the Major Arcana, which is also ruled by Taurus. And the Hierophant is all about traditions, and I kind of like, when I think of the Hierophant, I just kind of picture a box, and I feel like you're breaking free of that box that you've put yourself in. Because maybe you're not a square, maybe you're a circle, okay? And it's time you live your life as a circle, okay? All right, let's get into your advice and guidance for January. So we have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, more green energy, heart chakra energy here. We have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Yes, and how fitting, right over the strength card too. And we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Yes, okay. So with the new moon in Virgo, I'm really seeing this as January being a time where like you're taking the energy that you would normally give out to people, and instead you're turning that inwards and giving to yourself. Taking this time to heal, taking this time to reflect and really think about, well, who am I? Who do I want to be? If I had no fears, if there were no limitations, what is it that I would do? How would I want to act? What is it that I would say? What do I stand for? What kind of people do I want to connect to? Right? And with don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo, this is just so fitting, especially with the victim card here. You know, it can be hard to admit when we have some pride, but maybe you've been a little bit prideful or a little bit stubborn and kind of succumbing to the idea that you don't have control, that you don't have the power to change things. But I'm here to tell you that you do, okay? The universe is here to tell you in the cards that you do have the power, and the only person who's standing in your way is you, pile 1. And again, as you start to make this change, you're gonna have so many new connections in your life that truly reflect how wonderful and great you are. With the new moon in Libra here. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection, like a romantic partner. It could be, but Libra in the 7th house is all about our relationships with others. So this could be friendships, romantic partners, business partners, colleagues, etc. Okay, so this is everything that I'm seeing for you, pile 1. Let me know in the comments down below how this resonated for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey there, pile 2. If you chose the Tiger Eye Crystal and the New Moon Tarot, this is going to be a reading all about January 2022 and what you can expect. So to start, we're going to take a look at some oracle cards to see the general energy of the month of January for you. Then we're going to get some more details with the tarot, and then close your reading off with some advice and guidance. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to start we have the tiger. Wow, how funny, and you chose the tiger's eye as well. Oh, I can't make this stuff up. Okay, we have discovery with the root chakra. And we have the now, number 47. Wow, very interesting. Okay, pile 2. If you've been procrastinating on something, if you've been holding back in any way, if you've been wanting to start something but haven't started it yet, the time is now to start this new thing, this new journey. There's something that you've discovered or that you want to discover about yourself. With the tiger here, we have this crescent moon on the third eye, and in the discovery card, we have a full moon here in the background. I just get this feeling that there is something within you that's waiting to be discovered. Some insights, downloads. You might be seeing signs and synchronicities all over the place, and what they're trying to tell you is that the time is now. The tiger has a very, tigers are very patient. They're very stealth. They take their time. They know exactly when to attack, right? And January 2022 is when you're going to be embarking on this new journey. So the number 47 in numerology reduces to an 11, which is a master number, and so this is really powerful. This discovery, this journey that you're going to be going on, this is definitely something that you've been manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. It's all coming down to divine timing. We have this little, looks like an alarm clock. And I just kind of see the time ticking down. And as soon as we hit January 1st, it's that's when it's going off. And whatever this is, it's coming from a very pure place. We have the heart chakra really illuminated here, the heart space. So this feels like something that your soul has just been really calling you towards. The tiger's giving me very a seductive energy, this magnetism. I think you've been really drawn towards something, and maybe you don't know why. Maybe you've always done something a certain way, or you've always thought yep, this is the path that I'm gonna go down, and okay, I've planned it, it's all good. And now all of a sudden you've really been called towards something completely different, and you don't know why. Okay, I'm going to take out your tarot because I'm really keen to see what this is all about. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, I love this, and the 8 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so whatever this is coming in hot, pal, too. And I don't mean that in a scary way. This is really exciting, but whatever this is coming in with a lot of speed and velocity. The Knights are all about movement, and particularly the Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy. It's the fastest out of all the Knights. The Wheel of Fortune is also a very quick, spontaneous energy. Can sometimes feel like it's happening out of nowhere. And I just saw a raven flying by, so I take that as confirmation that whatever this journey is, the self-discovery, whatever it is that you're being called towards, it's going to happen pretty quickly, pile 2. The 8 of Wands is also very fast moving. This talks about receiving news, good news, travel as well. And yeah, with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, you could definitely be receiving some kind of news, some kind of communication. Maybe somebody's reaching out to you, or maybe you're reaching out to someone. Maybe someone who's already doing this thing that you're being called towards. But with the Five of Pentacles, this is what you're leaving behind. The Five of Pentacles talks about feeling isolated, feeling alone, feeling lack. So maybe this is how you've been feeling towards the end of 2021. Maybe feeling a bit unsatisfied with where you're at, and maybe feeling like you don't understand how to get to a place where you feel more resonant with. But you're absolutely moving towards your desires here with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Again, it's like you're leading with your heart space, you're leading with your intuition, and you're letting that guide you. You don't have to know the whole path. You just need to take the next step. And you just need to take the next step, and the path will keep unfolding in front of you. And it can feel scary not seeing the whole path, feeling like you're in the dark. But as you take one step at a time, slowly, you'll start to realize, okay, I can see now where this is starting to go. So if you're having any spontaneous, inklings, any spontaneous ideas just kind of out of nowhere, maybe it feels a bit out of character, like, oh, I really want to go to this place today, like I think I'm gonna go to this cafe instead of going to my usual spot. And maybe you do that and you meet someone there who tells you something or offers you something, or you overhear a conversation, and that gives you an idea, like a light bulb moment. But whatever this is, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you're moving in the right direction, even if it feels wrong. Like you might be thinking, this is crazy. The path that I'm on, like I have a stable job, I make decent money. The place that I'm living in is all right. Like everything is technically okay. So why do I feel so called to drop all of this and to go off in this new direction? But the Wheel of Fortune is saying that this is fated. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate and destiny. This is happening for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And there's a lot to learn. You're gonna learn and grow so much on this journey. You're gonna be shocked at discovering the person that you are as you go on this journey, because it's gonna be new. It's gonna be new, but at the same time it's gonna be familiar because it resonates with your soul. And the reason that it feels new is because here in the physical 3D world, in this body that you have, you've not done it yet, but your soul knows. Your soul is vibrating on that level, and that's why it's so drawn to it. And it's all part of the path. But I definitely think there's gonna be some kind of like major aha moment, like something is just gonna stick out to you one day, and you're gonna be like, oh my God. Like, yes, this is it, that's why. Or maybe this is something that you've seen coming. Like you knew that, or you know that everything has been leading up to this, but it just hasn't happened yet. Don't be discouraged, okay? The time is coming. This is all about divine timing. And divine timing isn't, a date marked in the calendar. Divine timing is all about learning the lessons that we need to learn, doing the healing that needs to be done, having the right mindset, and putting out the right energy. Because in order to attract the things that we want, we need to be an energetic match to it. And usually people think, like, oh, once this thing happens, then I will be, I'll feel more confident, or I'll feel successful. But the truth is, you need to feel confident or successful or whatever it is first. You need to bring your energy to that level, and then your outer reality will reflect that, and you'll begin to draw things into you. And that's happening for you in January. Wow. You have to let me know in the comments what this new journey is, or what's going on here, because I am so interested to find out on what this massive new beginning is for you guys. This is amazing. I feel so excited. So we're going to get into your advice and your guidance, but a piece of advice that I already have for you is to make sure you stay grounded during this time, especially when things kick off. Things are going to be moving so quickly, and while it may be exciting, it could also be a little bit unnerving at the same time. And in the Wheel of Fortune, at least in the traditional imagery, it has the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac on here. So that's, it's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius featured on the Wheel of Fortune. And it kind of shows having some fortitude and strength to kind of be a pillar while there's this kind of chaos or fast-moving energy around you. So grounding will be really beneficial to you in January. Other zodiac signs that we have, so we have water signs here with the Knight of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And then with the Knight of Swords, these are air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We also have the fire element here with the tiger, so that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius as well. Yeah, so we have fire, we have water, we have air. So what you're really missing is the earth element, which is all about grounding, and that's really going to help you to feel balanced and stable and calm while all of this is going on. But now let's take a look at your advice and guidance cards that I pulled for you. So we have balanced spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about balance. We have a time for healing, balsamic moon. And we have don't let your past hold you back, south node. Yeah. So maybe pile 2. Maybe this journey has been delayed for you because you've been resisting it a little bit with the south node here, which is understandable. It can be scary to have a new beginning. It's scary to leave your comfort zone and to embark on something new, especially if you feel like you're already in a stable position and things are okay and there's, like no real reason why anything should change because it's okay. So maybe that's something that is calling for some healing, pile 2. Has this not happened for you yet because you're holding yourself back? Because you're telling yourself that, oh, I don't need that. Oh, I don't deserve it. Oh, it's not possible for me. So whether this is healing that still needs to be done, or whether whether there are things that you've already healed. Some form of healing needs to take place before you can embark on this new journey. There's a real need to let go of the past here. We have the full moon in Pisces, so full moons are all about letting go, releasing, surrendering. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac as well. So there's a real need here to heal something from your past, to tie up loose ends, and to really prepare yourself for this new beginning, this new journey that's coming in. That's when the divine timing is going to kick in. And with the full moon in Pisces, like I was saying before I pulled these cards, on one hand, you're going to be feeling very intuitive. You're going to just feel like you know what you need to do, even if it doesn't really make sense. And yes, you absolutely listen to your intuition. If it feels right for you, do it. But at the same time, make sure that you're balancing that with practical planning. So it's okay to say, oh, I'm really feeling called to do this. Good, that's great. Now let's create a plan and some structure, some practical steps that you can take that will allow you to fulfill that goal or that desire that you received intuitively. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm almost seeing this, the south node symbol here as like a, what is that? A slingshot. It's like right now you're being pulled back, pulled back, pulled back while you're doing this healing, while you're sorting things out on your hand. And as soon as you've done your part, the slingshot is going to be released and you're going to be going off on this new trajectory, this new course, this new path. And I'm so excited for you, Pile 2. Please let me know down in the comments how this resonated for you. And I would love, love, love to hear about this new journey, this new beginning, when it does happen for you. So that's everything I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope I'll see you in my next reading. Bye! Hey there, Pile 3. If you chose the Clear Quartz Tower and the Prisma Visions Tarot, this is going to be a reading all about the month of January 2022. So first we're going to start off with some oracle cards, looking at the general energy of January. Then we're going to get more detail with the tarot, and finally close the reading off with some advice and guidance. So let's see what is going on in January for you, Pile 3. We have the Phoenix. I love that. We have recovery with the third eye chakra. With the Phoenix, we have the root chakra. And we have, wow, success and transformation, number 13. Wow, Pile 3, who are you? This is some big energy going on. Okay, so January 2022 is gonna be all about some kind of rebirth. You're ending a major cycle and beginning something brand new here. With success and transformation, number 13, this is making me think of the Death card in tarot, which is ruled by Scorpio. And coincidentally, or not coincidentally, because there's no such thing as coincidence, the Phoenix is the highest animal totem for Scorpio. So you might be a Scorpio yourself, but that doesn't have to be the case for this to apply. But what I'm seeing here is a lot of karma and past issues, past events, transforming and transmuting into something better, into something that will resonate with this new you. I can't help but notice that we pretty much have all the colors of the rainbow here. We have reds, oranges, and yellows here. We have green and blue, and then we have purple. So in January 2022, you're definitely going through a major awakening. Things about your past that you didn't understand before, like why did this happen, or why did I go through this? You know, what was the point of maybe this really terrible thing happening to me? All of these things are going to become very, very clear to you. And with that newfound clarity will come a lot of healing as well. You're going to be able to take these lessons and apply them to your life going forward. And because you've learned these lessons, that is why this major cycle is closing out, and you will be moving into a new cycle, a better cycle, a lighter period of your life. Because with the root chakra here and the phoenix, it does talk about essentially burning through our karma or working through it. And that can feel very heavy. It's not easy to do. It's definitely not easy to confront the past and to work through those emotions, those tough emotions. And it's definitely a long process to get to that point where you can start to look at things a little bit more objectively rather than through the lens of strong emotions. And it's normal for this to take a lot of time. There's no rush in the healing journey. Always take as long as you need. But it does seem like in January, you're going to be making a lot of progress when it comes to reconciling with your past and really moving forward. Wow, this is so powerful. You're unlocking the key to this new door, this new way of life. Okay, I'm gonna get straight into the tarot because I want to know what this is all about. So let's see what we have here. We have the Fool. Yes. New journey, new beginning. We have, oh my God, we have the Ten of Cups. Wow. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So pile 3, I'm going to start off by saying that I'm very proud of you because you've been working really, really, really hard to move past whatever it is that's been preventing you from moving forward. You're a fighter and you don't give up, and that's something to be commended. What I see with this new beginning, whatever it is gonna bring you so much happiness and emotional fulfillment. Like, this is crazy. So if you've been afraid of confronting the past, if you've been afraid of letting go because you don't know what will be next, what's gonna happen next, what is my life gonna look like now, I'm here to tell you that this new journey, this new beginning is gonna make you so happy. And it's gonna be a collaborative process, which is interesting because I think you're used to doing things on your own. I think you're used to not relying on other people, not depending on other people. Maybe in the past you didn't have a very strong support system, or you didn't have people that you feel like you could trust, people who maybe didn't have your best interests at heart. But with this new beginning, I see that there's so much love and support all around you. Because here's the thing, pile 3. You can be so unhappy with the way things are, and you could so badly want something better for yourself, something new, goals, desires, people, whatever it is. We could want it so badly. But the thing is, in order to bring these things into our life, we need to let go. We need to create space for that. We have to get rid of whatever it is that's not serving us anymore in order to make space for new things to come into our life that really resonate with who we are now. And it's not easy, for sure. There's no doubt about that. But letting go and releasing is all part of the process. It's part of the cycle. It's inevitable. We all have to let go of many things throughout our lives. But know that with every ending, there is a new beginning. And this new beginning for you, pile 3, is just full of color. With the 3 of Pentacles here, I can see that you're really committed to building something beautiful for yourself. And like I mentioned before, that this is a collaborative process. This new journey that you're going on, or this new cycle, other people are going to be playing an integral role in this. So this could be a partner, this could be a friend, a family member who you love and trust. But whoever this is, or whoever they are, they're going to be playing a very important role. Maybe it's someone from your past who you have decided to forgive, and this will be a new fresh start for you. Or this could be someone or people, new people coming into your life as a result of you creating space from letting go. You're also letting go this idea of not enough. Whether that's you feeling like in yourself you are not enough, feeling like you don't have enough money to do things that you want, feeling like you don't have the resources, feeling like you don't have the time, the energy, the will, the talent. You're letting that go too. Because you know that it's just not true. Because you're a fighter, and you know that. You're not the type that just lies down and gives up and just says, okay, that's the way things are gonna be. No. You're a fighter here with the 7 of Wands. And you're not gonna stop until you get your happy ending with this 10 of Cups. And you're willing to put in the work to make it happen, to build this for yourself, to let other people in and have them help you as well. You're going to be making leaps and bounds in January 2022. Absolutely. So whatever this is, whatever you're letting go of, it's really going to unlock this next chapter of your life. Like they say in Friends, it's the end of an era. Like that's really what I'm getting here. It really feels like it's gonna be a brand new life for you. This is like major change and transformation. This isn't just like, oh, I'm gonna get a different haircut than I usually do. This is like really deep, transformative energy, like on a soul level. And like I had mentioned here with seeing all the different colors of the rainbow, You're definitely going through an awakening, and I kind of just see all of your chakras balancing. And as you move towards this new beginning, you're gonna feel more harmonious and at peace. And that's how you know that you're moving in the right direction. It could be scary, yes, but does it feel good? Maybe it's a new reality for you to feel at peace. And you might be like, what's going on here? You know, things are oddly calm and quiet, but this is okay. This is what it feels like to be at peace. Give yourself permission to feel at peace and to be happy and to do what's right for you, even if it means letting go of certain people, places, or things that used to make you happy. You know, everything that is unaligned with you must go to make room to call in what is aligned with you. And that's how you create your happiness. So let's take a look at your advice and your guidance for January. Let's see. So we have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Yes, have the confidence to let go and to start this new beginning. And, you know, that's what the Fool is all about. The Fool doesn't necessarily know what the journey ahead is going to look like. But the Fool knows that he's going on this journey anyways. He's taking that leap of faith and trusting the universe, that the universe is going to take care of him to bring him everything that he needs in order to be successful on this journey. So have confidence that you know what you're doing and that you know what's best for you. Let's see what else we have. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. And we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Look at that. Okay, pile 3. So just know that you're coming out on top here. Okay? No matter what, you are going to be successful in this new journey. Now, you may not feel fully ready yet. Maybe there are still some things that you need to work through, some healing that needs to be done. And that's okay. Take your time to go through those things, but just know that there's this beautiful new beginning that's waiting for you. And I hope that relieves some fear that you may have about starting over or starting this new journey, this new chapter. But you're on the right path. With adjustments are required, this isn't a major detour that you need to be taking in order to be successful and have the outcome that you're looking for. These are just maybe some minor things that need to be adjusted. Some little things that need to be worked on. But you've made a lot of progress and you're almost there. So what I'm feeling is maybe by the end of January is really where you'll start to see your outer reality shift as you begin to let things go, as you work through your past in order to bring in this beautiful new beginning. With the full moon in Libra, so Libra in the 7th house is all about our relationships with others. So I'm really feeling like there are some connections in your life that you'll be letting go of. This could be a romantic partner, it could be a friend, colleagues, anything like that. Or maybe these people just don't have your best interests, or just aren't aligned with the person that you're becoming. And that's okay. You know, it doesn't always have to be that, you know, like this person betrayed me and so I'm gonna let them go. Sometimes we just grow as people and we outgrow the people that we're around, and that's okay. It doesn't make them bad people. It doesn't make us bad people. It just means we're growing and we're a little bit different now. And because of that, we need to find people who are more aligned with us, who are more like us, right? People who value the same things as us. But you're definitely going to be successful in this. There's so much good fortune and positive energy that's just waiting to come in for you. I'm so excited for you, Pile 3. Very proud of you. I know how hard it can be to start over, but I have all the faith and confidence that you can do it and that it's going to turn out just beautifully for you. So let me know in the comments down below how this resonated for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye!